वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने
परमात्मने नमः।
अथ नवमोऽध्यायः।
अथ नवमोऽध्यायः।
29तमः श्लोकः 29। समोऽहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
समोऽहं
सर्वभूतेषु
सर्वभूतेषु
न मे
द्वेष्योऽस्ति न
द्वेष्योऽस्ति
प्रियः।
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयिते तेषु चाप्यहम्।
ये
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या महिते तेषु चाप्यहम्।
अपि चेत् सुदुराचारो भजते मामनन्यभाक्
अपि चेत् दुराचारो भजते मामनन्यभाक्
साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यक् व्यवसितो हि सः।
साधुरेव
समन्तव्यः
व्यवसितो हि सः।
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छान्तिं निगच्छति
क्षिप्रं
क्षिप्रं
भवति
भवति धर्मात्मा
शश्वच्छान्तिं
शश्वच्छान्तिं
निगच्छति
निगच्छति
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति
मां हि पार्थ व्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः
माहि
पार्थव्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः
स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्रास्तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्
स्त्रियो
वैश्यास्तथा शूद्रास्तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्
Up to that we have seen. Sarvabhuteshu aham samaha. Name dveshaha nasti, dveshyaha nasti, dveshaha nasti, ragaha nasti, dveshyaha nasti, na priyaha. Me priyaha nasti, me dveshyaha nasti. Aham sarvabhuteshu samaha. I am the same. Samaha. In fact, the word sama referring to Brahma. Samatvam yoga uchyate in karma yoga context. The 5th chapter, the word sama referring to Brahma, sama iti. Igaiva taita sargaha esham samye stitam manaha. Samye, samasya. That samye, the word is derived from sama only, samaha. In another place also it is. Nirdosham ki samam Brahma. Brahma is which is sama, second line of the same shloka. Brahma which is nirdosham, samam Brahma it is. Nirdosham hi samam Brahma. Brahma which is samam. Samaha. Aham Brahma. Aham Ishvaraha. Brahma, Paramatma. Samaha iti. Sarvabhuteshu. So, Aham Brahma Sachit Ananda Swarupam Brahma Samaha iti. Aham Sachit Ananda Brahma Samaha iti. Brahma is not partial. From the standpoint of both Para Prakriti, Apara Prakriti also, Samaha eva. You can take as Ishvara. Ishvara is impartial. Para Prakriti, Brahma. Apara Prakriti, Panchabhutatmaka Prakriti. Apara Prakriti. Bhumirapo Nalova Yukammanam. Iti 7th chapter, the Binna Prakriti Yashtada iti Bhagavata Uktam. Bhumirapo Nalova Yukammano Buddhi Revacha Ahankaram iti yamme Binna Prakriti Ashtada iti Ashtada. Ashtada Apara Prakriti api Samam Samaha eva. Sama eva. Sarvabhuteshu. In terms of both the Prakriti, Panchabhuta is not partial. Vayuhu not partial. Agni not partial. Agni the fire. When a good man, when a dharmika purusha, good person touches, that will burn him. Even when a dushta purusha touches the Agni, Agni will do its karya, its dharma. It will burn him. The same Agni will give warmth in its winter to the both the people, dushta purusha as well as dharmika. The same warmth it gives. It is fair only. Then why this taratamya is seen among these people? The difference. That is not because of me. That is kalpita because of oneself. That is because of one's the taratamya what we see in the world. The difference, all are not same. There are differences. That is because of that punya papa. Some are born with golden spoon, some are born with silver, some are born with no spoon at all. The punya papa. Oh, now punya papa means you have to be careful. Because of Punya Papa, you are suffering, you are enjoying. If I say, then government will arrest. It is objectionable. Now we should not talk about Punya Papa also. If you talk openly, then the Taliban government will put you in jail. Will objectionable. What we are because of our Purva Janma, Punya Papa means it is something which is objectionable. So that should not, we should not talk Punya Papa. Without Punya Papa, what we will talk? What we are because of what we have done, and what we will be because will be due to what we will be depend on what we do now. Simple, logical thing. Anyway, Punya Papa. So that because of that only there is Taratamya. But Bhagavad doesn't have partiality. What we sow, what we reap. That is a simple thing. Anyway, but it is not also not proper to say to a handicapped, you are differently challenged person. You are this because of your poor karma. That is not proper. That will be then insulting. That will make the person more dejected. That is one should not say. Even though it may be the truth also, but one should not say. Anyway, but we are accountable. We only are accountable, not Bhagavan. That is clear. In terms of Apara Prakriti also, Bhagavan is not partial. It cannot partial. It cannot be. Bhagavan is as same distance, or is located at, suppose it is located at some distance, the distance is same for all. So therefore, his anugraha is always there on all. And the people who have surrendered to him, they enjoy more. They seem to enjoy more grace because they have surrendered. Because they have ye bhajanti tumma bhaktya mayite teshu chapyaham. That is why aham mayite aham teshu. It is not because Bhagavan is partial, because of the difference in their attitude, in their bhakti, surrender. So therefore, because they have the knowledge, therefore, knowledge is there, bhakti is there. Therefore, there is, Bhagavan says, ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya, by bhakti, with the devotion. The knowledge is received with the devotion, Vedanta Jnanam. With the devotion, there is an attitude involved in receiving the knowledge. It is not something which is given and just is taken like that and then like any academic knowledge. It is received with the bhakti from the tradition, from the teacher, from the Bhagavan. So bhaktya, yata praptam, yata jnatam, bhakti. Bhakti is involved. Bhakti is attitude. Jnanam only makes the person free. Bhakti is the attitude. A jnani, a sadhak. Jnani also should be a bhakta. He must be a bhakta, of course. Because he has this attitude, therefore is a bhakta. Attitude of acknowledging that everything is Ishvara, everything is Bhagavan. And what is the difference with the Jnanam? Same thing. That's why pure Jnanam, pure Bhakti are same. Because Bhakti, the word is there, therefore the shloka talks about Bhakti, we cannot say. It is only Vedanta, it's only Jnanam, Jnanameva. Bhaktya is, that refers to the attitude of the person who receives the knowledge from the Acharya. So ye bhajanti, ye upasakaha, ye jnaninaha. Upasaka means not to upasaka. Upasaka means it is the vidyarthinaha atava sadakaha ityartaha. Vedanta upasaka. Vedanta upasaka means Vedantinaha, jnaninaha. Those who pursue Vedanta, those who pursue knowledge. The word jnaninaha referring to jnani or referring to the one who pursues jnani also. All these words in the context we have to understand. Therefore, ye bhajanti, bhaktya, shraddhaya, the jnanam which is the received, praptam through bhakti, the shraddha which is involved. Teshu aham mayite. It means the oneness. Oneness is talked about. Saha, saha aham aham saha iti. Jnani tu atmai vevatam. What was told before, the same thing. Maite teshu agamiti. Even if the person is duracharaha, api chet, api iti, api is even, yadyapi, sushtu duracharaha is the most sushtu, duracharaha, dushta acharaha. The man of unrighteous, perfectly unrighteous conduct. The api bhajate, chet, chet is bhajate, mam, ananya bhak, without having any other desire to enjoy anything else except Bhagavan only. Except Bhagavan, I don't want anything. Therefore, tasya vishaya icha nasti. Ishvara icha, mumukshu eva. That's what ananya bhak means, mumukshu. Mumukshu is mukta micha, mumuksha and tivra mumukshu. Therefore, he doesn't want anything else except Bhagavan. Therefore, mam ananya bhak. Ananya bhak is important. Always Bhagavan says Ananya, Ananya Bhakti, Ananya, Ananya Shintayanto Mam, Ananya Bhakiti. Na Anya, Anyam Bhajate. Na Anyam, Anyam Ichchati. Other than Bhagavan, he doesn't desire anything. Sahaya sadhu eva samantavya. He should be considered as sadhu. Even though suduracharaha. Even though he is person of unrighteous conduct. Saha sadhu eva. He is a saint. Sadhu eva. Sadhu purushaha eva iti mantavyaha. Should be considered as a sadhu iti. It is because why? The reason also said because saha samyak vyavasitaha, because now he has got the right resolve, right commitment. Now he's committed to Ishvara. Previously he was committed to so many things in life. Discovered that nothing is Shashvata. All the Purushartha which he was pursuing, discovered it is empty Purushartha. It is really, he discovered a vacuum. Therefore, he shifted his direction of pursuit. Now he has discovered that moksha is what he desires. Therefore, Purushartha Nischaya asti. Therefore, Samyak Vyavasita. Samyak Vyavasita means Purushartha Nischaya. Purushartha Vyavasitah referring to the person. Purushartha Nischayena Samyak Vyavasitah Bhavati. Saha. Therefore, Sadhu Eva Mantavyaha iti. And that person, Kshipram Bhavati Dharmatma, even though he was Dushtatma Purvam, Saha Idanim Samyak Vyavasitah Ataha Dharmatma Bhavati, Kshipram Bhavati. In no time he will become a Dharmatma, will become man of righteous conduct, Dharma, committed to Dharma. Shashvat Shanti Nikachati, and therefore he will gain the Shashvat Shanti, Shanti which is Shashvat, permanent, not subject to change. That Shanti, not the temporary Shanti. Temporary Shanti we get when we get what we desire. That is only ephemeral. That is only for a short time. This is Shashvat Shanti. Shashvat Shanti means Atma Shanti. It is only by Jnana. Therefore, Ekonteya Pratijanihi, may you know, Me Bhaktaha. Bhaktaha is one who discovers the fact that is not different from the Lord. That is Bhaktaha. Me Bhaktaha, Mama Bhaktaha. That is not Dvaitam here. Aham Bhaktaha iti. Me Bhaktaha is, that is oneness. Jivatma Paramatma, Aikyam is involved. The one who knows that fact is the Bhaktaha. Bhagavan says, the language is like that. Me Bhaktaha, Mama Bhaktaha. It seems there is duality. That's not duality. Bhakta is one who discovers the fact that Aham Saha iti. I am that. Saha Bhaktaha na pranashyati. How can he perish? Once he knows his Swarupa, where is the perish? Where is the destruction for him? He will not be perished. Aham Brahma iti, once he knows. Ama Swarupam Brahma iti. Then where is the perish? Where is the destruction? The destruction, the physical destruction is that is of course for all, whether Jnani or Ajnani, Upadhi will go away. He doesn't have Upadhi Abhimana, Sharir Abhimana. Shariram is Agamapai. It comes and goes. Let it comes and go. Even if janmas are there, doesn't matter. But aham na pranishyati. Aham atma na pranishyati. Ama bhaktaha pranishyati means he discovers the fact aham atma brahma. Ataha na pranishyati. That is how the shloka have to be understood. My bhaktas will not perish means. And whose bhakta, Krishna bhakta will not perish. Shiva bhakta will perish. Ama bhaktaha, bhakti is jnanam. So therefore, jnaninaha na nashyati na nashyanti. Putra nasha bhavati ityesha. That is what in fact the Arjuna worried in the beginning. That's why Bhagavan said, Ashocha nano shochastum prajnavadam shabashate. You are thinking them to be this body, mind, sense complex, therefore they will go away, you are worrying. But they are not that. Anyway, it will go away. So they will never perish. The Jivatma, Atma will never perish. Ainam Chandanti Shastrani, all those things talked about. Therefore, na pranashyati. Na pranashyati is Atma na pranashyati. Nitya Atma. Tashchit Ananda Swarupaha Atma Katam Tasya Nasha Bhavati. Avinashita Tadvidhi Yena Sarvidam Tatam. Atma is Avinashi, not subject to destruction, not subject to any form of change. Shat Vikaraha Nasti, Shat Bhavaha, Bhava Vikaraha Nasti. Therefore, there is no destruction. And the Jnani who knows, discovers the fact, I am not subject to change, I am not subject to discussion. Aham Atma Brahma iti, Aham Atma Brahma iti. Kaunteya Prati Janine, you know this. Then Mamhi Partha Vyapashritya. We saw this shloka is this is the most controversial shloka we saw. I mean, not controversial, not really controversial. It seems to be controversial shloka, which we saw in the last class. Up to this, we saw. There, if the words are used, Papa Yonayaha, Papa Yonayaha. Papa Yonayaha is the Papa Yoni means Janma. Papa Yonayaha, the one who's born from the womb, was taken Matra Pitra Lakshana Yonihi. Papaha Matra Pitra Lakshana Yonihi Esha te Papa Yoneha. That is the being which comes from the Yoni, which is taken birth from Yoni. They are Papa Yoneha. Like every creature is a Papa Yoneha then. So Papa Yoneha. But here it is not said like that. Here it is said Papa Yoneha. Here it is Naraha. It is not said. If Naraha is said, then at least then it's safe. But the shloka says Papa Yoneha also can mean those who are born with Papa. That interpretation also is, in fact, that is the interpretation is given. Papaha Bahulaha Matra Pitra Lakshana Yonihi Yeshamte. Or even if we take the Janma which has come from Yoni, Janma is only to the Yoni Janma. Otherwise, how Janma will come? Like Jesus' immaculate birth. That doesn't happen. So, Papa Yoneha. The meaning, if we take those who are born with Papa, then the words Striyaha, Vaishyaha, Shudraha, all these words are that they are all Papa Yoneha. Vaishyaha, Papa Yoneha, if you tell to the Vaishya, they will get angry. Then this also will be banned. Gita should not be studied. Will be banned. And Shudraha, most dangerous word, which is you said Papa Yoneha. Striyaha, Papa Yoneha. Then the National Women Committee will put you in jail if you say Striyaha, Papa Yoneha. Then what is the meaning of Papa Yoneha? It is not that these people are born with Papam. Papam maybe that meaning could be possible, but Papa Yoneha here, Papam is so we have to talk about Punya Papa. Without Punya Papa, how can we explain this? Papam is that which is Adrishta. It is Pratikula. It is Punya is Anukula. Papam Punya is Karmapala. Anukula karma pala is punyam. Anukula karma palam punyam bhavati. That karma palam which is reaped later, and that is anukula which is conducive, that is punyam. If it is pratikula, if it is not desired, it is not conducive for one's well-being, it is causes problem, then it is called papa. So it is adrishta. Adrishta means the resultant of what we have done. Because of that, the palam, which is invisible, unfavorable palam, that is papam. Now that papam, because it is unfavorable, it will cause pratibandha in life. It will cause obstruction. And that too for jnanam. Adhyatmaka jivane, jnana praptyartam pratibandha rupena vartante. All the pratibandha, the obstacles, what we face in life is due to because of some factors, invisible factors. The factors which are invisible and unfavorable. That's why it creates obstruction. Some papa, we have to acknowledge the papa. Some obstructions, that means papa. Not able to get this because of some obstruction, not able to reach out, not able to reach the guru, not able to receive the knowledge. So there is some papa. Even though this knowledge is open, but it is not accessible to all. So something prevents them, or therefore we can say it is papa. Or even if one is interested, one faces obstacles due to many things, physical, mental, family, surroundings, due to some papa. So therefore, the circumstances we can say which are not conducive, which are disadvantages for the spiritual person. That is the papa. So that is the papa. So papa is the factor which causes hindrances in one's spiritual growth. One's spiritual growth, one's spiritual pursuit. Moksha purushartham prati pratibandha rupena vartante ye yani tani papa ani. That is papa. So therefore here striyaha is naturally, because their physical structure is that, therefore naturally they will have physical and mental disturbances. This is due to upadhi. Striyaha upadhi is like that. So that one nobody can deny. Men's upadhi is different, women's upadhi is different, body is different. They have to undergo the cycle that causes disturbances, physical changes, and all the other factors involved, pregnancy, etc. So, and also the problem of insecurity, so many things in society. These are the factors because of which there are obstructions in the spiritual pursuit. At least now, to some extent, they are independent. Those days, not even they are independent. But everything they are dependent on men. So, therefore, at most disadvantageous situation circumstances, they were in, and they are in. Therefore, Papa Yoneha. That is the reason Papa Yoneha. But of course, there are some great saints, women saints like Akka Devi, etc. They overcome all those obstacles. That is their strength. So here it is talked about in general. Similarly, Vaishyaha, because we have seen it in fourth chapter. Vaishyaha, what guna is pradhana in them? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. It is due to their guna, not because of jati. Sattva guna pradhanaha, brahmanaha. Whichever jati, whichever kula they are born. Sattva guna pradhana, even if the person is born in a Shudra, as Shudra clan, whatever it is, he's a Brahmana only because he's Sattva guna pradhana. Purely based on guna and karma. The profession is only for Vyavahara. But for Adhyatmika, it is only guna matters. So gunaha. And Kshatriya, they are Rajas Pradhana. And Vaishya is also Rajas Pradhana. But unlike Kshatriya, it is not backed by Sattva, but it is backed by Tamaha. Tama Buddhi. Rajas backed up by Tamaha. Therefore, Therefore, only these Vaishyaha always they are manipulative. This is how they are made. They are business people. So that is the disadvantage for them. They have the buddhi, commercial buddhi, mind. And Shudraha, of course, they are Tava Pradhana. Therefore, they are also, because of their mental disposition, how they have this, from how they gain this, again, we have to attribute that only Purva, Karma, Purva, etc. There's no other way of explaining karma. This is concept of karma is impartial for everyone. So therefore, Shudraha. They also, here Bhagavan says, Vaishyaha, Shudraha, Sriyaha, te api, Mam Vyapashita Param Gatim Yantim. Therefore, this is not a criticism, even though they face or they are in the most disadvantageous position, but they also Mam Upashitya Param Gatim Yanti. Mam Upashitya Param Gatim Yanti. Taking resort, when they are devoted to me, resort to me. Param Gatim Yanti, Uttama Gatim, Uttamam Gatim, Param Gatim, that is Moksha Gatim, Yanti, they gain Moksha. Even such people, they have devotion for me and they pursue Jnanam. They also gain iti. Therefore, when even the people who are in the most disadvantageous position, circumstances, they themselves can reach me, then what to talk about other people who enjoy the most comfortable position, conducive situation? There is no question at all. So, Param Yantim, Param Gatim Yanti Eva iti. That is the meaning. So, therefore, here it is, there is no Ninda. We are taking when the people who are in the most disadvantaged position come, when they themselves, then their comparison is made. When they themselves can gain the knowledge and become free, what to talk about the other people? The people who are born in the yogic family, the people who are born in a cultured family, an affluent family, they enjoy everything, they don't lack anything. What to talk about them? They can easily, provided, of course, their buddhi is tuned to me. Of course, that condition, that's why Vyapashitya. Vyapashitya is important. Apashitya, Ashraya, when they are devoted to me, that is important. That is both this resorting to me, committed to me is important for both. When they themselves can do, why not others who enjoy the comfortable position? That is the idea. So therefore, there is no controversy here. The shloka makes it very clear. Papa Yoneha, the word itself taken, everybody is Papa Yoneha because Janma is through Papa Punya. So Manushya Janma is mixture of Papa Punya. So everybody has Papa Punya. So everybody is Papa Yoneha only. But yes, Triyaha and specifically, say one Tikakara says, why is Triyaha? In those days at least, Griha Karya Asaktaha, Nira Avakashaha Yoshitaha iti. They are always Asaktaha, engaged in Griha Karyam, household activities. Where is the time for them? From morning till dawn to dusk, they are engaged in continuous activity. There is no time. They are not working people. Grihakarye asaktahate. Niravakashaha, no time, no gap for rest. Then where will be the time for them to pursue Jnanam, to pursue Vedanta? Similarly, Vaishyaha, Vanijya, Karmani Nimagnaha, Vaishya Vrittayaha. Vaishya Vrittaya means Rajapradhanaha and Rajas and Tamas, backed up with Tamas. Therefore, Shudraha, Shudravaha, Ashu Dravanaha iti. It means Vidyahinaha. Shudraha means literally means Vidyahinaha. Because Tamas, when Tamas is there, where can be Vidya? Tamas is darkness. Tamas Andakaraha. Andakaraha asti Jnanam nasti, Vidya nasti. Therefore, only they are Karmakaraha. Because they don't have Vidya, the knowledge, the sense, the knowledge. Therefore, only they are made to do some physical labor. Karmakaraha iti. They are Karmaka. Whom do we appoint as workers? Not the CA. qualified person or PhD. We employ those who don't have knowledge, those who don't have any qualification. They are karmakara shudraha. So iti ete, this papa yoneha can be taken as adjective, or papa yoneha itself is separate. Papa yoneha, those who are born through the womb of those who are born through Pitrilakshana yonihi, they are papa yoneha. Therefore, that also can be taken separately. In fact, it should be taken separately. Papa yoneha, then striyaha vishad. Papa yoneha can be taken as an adjective to striyaha also. That is also possible. Therefore, if you take it as separately, papa yoneha, striyaha, vaishyaha, shudraha, it chatvaraha. All these four also, mam vipashitya param gatim yanti. Prakishtam uttamam gatim, that is mat praptihi. Mat praptim yanti. Mam gaccha, mam. Mat praptim yanti gacchanti. Mam eva prapnuvanti iti. Up to this. Then, having said this, then what to talk about the Brahmanaha Punyaha? That is said in the next shloka. We'll read. Kim punar Brahmana Punya Bhakta Rajarshayas Tatha.
Kim
Kim
punar
Brahmana
brahmana punya bhakta rajarsha yastatha
Anityamasukam lokam imam prapya bhajasvamam.
anityam sukam lokam imam prabhajasvamam.
Is there any time left? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can take.
beginningல கொஞ்சம் கேட்கல.
கொஞ்சம், yeah, there is a lag.
Yes.
Because I could understand. We started chanting little later. Okay. When all these Chatvaraha can get liberation, then what can get moksha through Jnanam, then what to talk about the others who have the most the favorable circumstances? And they are fit, they have got all the favorable conditions. They are punyaha, brahmanaha api kim punaha kaimudika nyaya kim punaha. What to talk of brahmanas who are punya yoni who are satvikaha. Punya yoni means satvika. Because of punya, so therefore they start right away the moment they are born. And as we saw in the 6th chapter, they are born in a family. Shrimatam gege yoga brashtaha vijayate iti. Yoga brashtaha Shuchinam Shrimatam gege prapti punyakritam lokam ushitva shashwati samaha. Shuchinam Shrimatam gege jayate yoga brashtaha atava yoginam eve kule bhavati dhimatam. Etati durlabhataram loke janma idrisham janma durlabhataram iti 6th chapter Bhagavad said. Therefore punyaha, they got all the conducive, comfortable things in life. They are born in a cultured family. From the beginning itself, they are exposed to Shastram. They are exposed to the karma yoga. Of course, if you see a person born in a Brahmana family, a cultured, I'm talking about Brahmana Kula, which is cultured, which is religious. When the child enters the 8th year, is invested with the sacred thread. Upanayana is done. Gayatri Mantra initiation is done. If the person does Gayatri continuously, now from some Prakrita to Samskrita, Samskara, slowly the person, because of Gayatri and the regular Japa, and further the other Samskaras, naturally the person will grow to be a religious and then spiritual person. So conducive. Similarly, Rajarshayaha Kshatriyaha api. Rajarshi and Kshatriya. the kings and the Raja and as well as the Rishi. And Kshatriyas also. They're born in a family. Rajarshiyaha. So therefore Rajarshiyaha, Rajarshiyaha tata iti te sarve. One again Tikakara says Punyaha. Punyaha, the word is Punya Karmanaha. They are Punyaha. Punya Karma. Punya Karmanaha. Punya Karman. Punyani Karmani. Eshamte. They have a lot of Punya Karma. Therefore Punya Karman, Punya Karmanaha. They have done a lot of Punya in the previous Janma. Therefore, the result of that they reap in this Janma. In the form of taking Janma in a cultured, religious family. And Punyaha Bhaktaha, Bhaktimantaha, Brahmanaha. So from the very beginning onwards, they are exposed to the Shastram. So Brahma, iti Vedaha. So Brahmanaha means Veda Madiyate, Vedantiva, iti Brahmana Veda Vidvansaha ityartaha. Veda Vidvansaha, Shushuvansaha Janaha. So Brahma, Veda, from the 8th year onwards they study, like exposed to the Veda, Adiyate, Gurukula Vase. Therefore Brahmanaha iti. So Brahmanaha, therefore Brahmanaha, Rajarshiyaha, Rajarshi, Raja. Rajarshi is Raja Karma, Raja Karmargaha, Vedartha Dashinaha, Bagulaha Kshatriyaha, Rajarshayaha. He is a Rishi. Rishi means Jnanam is the Rishi. And also Raja. Raja means Kshatriya. So therefore, they have got both. Vedartha Darshinaha, because the Rishi of the word Rishi, and Raja also. And they are Raja because Raja, they are Bhagavalaha Kshatriyaha. Because of the word Raja, they are referring to Kshatriya. Because previous shloka, Vaishyaha Shudraha talked about. So what is left over? Brahmanaha and Kshatriyaha. Brahmanaha also is mentioned. Where Kshatriyaha, by the word Raja, it is inferred. Kshatriyaha iti. And they are Rishayaha api, Rajarshayaha. So Rajarshayaha. Therefore, they have both. They have the knowledge of the Veda, Artha, Vedanta, as well as they are Bhagavalaha. They have got, they are Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas, Rajarshayaha iti. Rajarshayaha Samasa, you can note, you can see how the Samasa is. It's in the compound. Raja cha Rishihi cha Rajarshi. Rajan plus Rishihi. Then Samase, you have seen in the Sutra. You can, long back, you can see in Sandhi Sutra, Rajarshayaha. So here, Dharmadharya, Raja cha Saha Rishihi, Rajarshihi, Bhagavachanam, Rajarshayaha. So they are Kshatriyaha and Rishihi api, Rishayaha api. In fact, the tradition, the tradition started with Rajarshayaha, where the 4th chapter Bhagavan, he said, the Yevam Parampara Praptam Rajarshayo Viduhu iti. Rajarshayaha Viduhu Sakaleneka Magata Yogaha Nashtaha Parantapa. This Imam Vivaswata Yogam Proktava Naham Abhiyam iti Bhagavata Uktam. This Yogam which taught to Vivaswan taught to Manu taught to Ikshvaku. From it is handed down the generation to this way. It is handed down, and the kings, they are Rishis, they know this. So in the beginning it was a Kshatriya Parampara, not even Brahmana Parampara, Kshatriya Parampara. Therefore Kshatriyaha and they are Shayaha. That is what here it is said here, Rajarshayaha iti. So Rajarshayaha, the Kshatriyas who are kings and sages. So Rajashi referring to the parampara from whom the knowledge has been handed over. Referring to the fourth chapter, you can always connect to the other chapters where it is talked about. So Rajasheha iti, born in a royal family, and they are Brahmajnaha. They have the knowledge of Brahma. So therefore, all this, they are Punyaha. Kim Punar. Kim Punaha means you have to supply what to talk about these people. Kim Punaha, Brahmanaha, Punyaha, Punya Yonayaha. But this Rajasheha, Risheha, Rajanascha te Risheha. The Bhashakara itself gives his Vigraha Vakya for this Samasa Karmadarya. What to talk about them? They enjoy the most favorable, conducive, advantageous situation. Therefore, Kim Punaha, what to talk about? Brahmana who are Dharmikaha. Brahmana supposed to be Dharmika. Therefore, Brahmanaha who are Dharmikaha, and they have the infrastructure in the at home. Therefore, they follow Dharma. And Bhaktaha, Rajasheha api. Then what to talk about? Kaumadikanya, Kim Punaha, it is used in the Shastra. What to talk about in that meaning? Kim Punaha, the word is used. Kaumadika Nyaya it is. Anitya, second in Anityam Asukam Loke Imam Prapya Bhajaswamam. This Loka, it is Anityam. Anityam, na, it is subject to change. Therefore, na Nityam Anityam. And it is Asukam. It is Dukkamayam eva. Dukkam Kleshaha eva Nasti. Janma Dukkam, Jara Dukkam, Jaya Dukkam, Punah Punah. Samsaram Sadaram Dukkam. Tasmat Jagrata iti. Therefore, Anityam, it is impermanent, continuously changes. The changing thing we think to be a non-changing, or we expect to not to change. That will never happen. The change is the only thing which never stops changing. So therefore, it is Anitya, and it is Asukam. This Jagat, which is the world which is experienced by us, it is Ashashvatam, Anityam, and therefore the Sukam is Klesha Hapi Nasti. Therefore, knowing this, Imam Prapya Bhajaswam, may you worship me, whether over you are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, or Papa Yoneha, Punya Yoneha, whatever it may be. For all of them, the world is the same. Impartial. World is Apra-prakriti, impartial. So the Dharma is common for all. But therefore, the world is not pleasant for Brahmana or not pleasant for Vishudra. The world is Anitya eva. Anityaha, and it is Asukam eva for all. Therefore, Asukam. Asukam means it is Sukam, Kleshaha api nasti, though we say, but Sukam is that is why the people live also. Otherwise, Sukam is not that everyone will commit suicide. Sukam now and then, like the story of the Brahmana who falls into a pit in the forest, and when he falls, it's upon a honeycomb, and then the drops of the honey falls. Then he sticks out his mouth, and then looks for wanted to taste it. Sticks out his tongue, and surrounded by all the dangers. Down the pit, there is a huge serpent. Remember the story in Mahabharata. Some sukha is there. Therefore, asukha means alparte. Here, nanj is nasukam. Instead of saying nasukam, you can say nasukam only, nanj only. But what type of nanj? Not virodharte, alparte nanj. Only little sukam. That is why it is anityam. The sukam, which is little, and it continuously, subject to change, continuous change. Therefore, it is anityam. Sukam is anityam. Anityam sukam. Sukam, anityam can be either the word anityam, impermanent. Asukam means it's got less sukha. Alparte sukam, little sukam. Therefore, anityam also we can connect. That way also possible. All these interpretations are possible. This lokaha anityaha. That lokaha anityaha, we know it is a continuous change. Yes, everything is subject to change. We don't require any other Brahmana, our body itself. It's not same. And therefore, the sukha which is experienced through the sharira, that is also is anityam. Because subject to change, not nitya. Sukha also subject to change. Therefore, asukam, alparte, nanch. Therefore, that which is that which gives you sukham, it gives sukham, maybe a little sukham only, and it immediately changes, becomes dukkham. So, therefore, anityam sukham, either alparte sukham, asukam, therefore anityam, or anityam itself could be taken separately. This loka is anityaha, and the sukham which is available, which is experienced, that is also asukam. It is alpam eva iti. That meaning possible. So sukha is that everybody experiences sukha, but it is not enough, not adequate. That is why there is people, they go after the kama and artha. Because anitya, because it is asukha, alpartha, it is little only, inadequate, not sufficient. Though I have gained it, what I want, but I still feel not comfortable. I want more. Idil mange more, the asukam. So imam prapya, having reached this loka, which is of the nature of asukam and anityam, mam bhajasva. This is how the loka will be, the world of experience, the world of experience. Therefore, commit yourself to me. Yourself to me means commit yourself to the knowledge of me, the knowledge of me, Ishvara, me, the Ishvara. Therefore, don't get lost in this anitya loka, which is anitya loka, and it is asukam, anityam adruvam. Therefore, asukam. Imam lokam. Lokam also means, can mean loka, the world, or loka can be the dega also. Because through the dega, the loka, the world is experienced. Therefore, the dega also can be called lokaha. Lokyate anena iti lokaha. Lokyate anubhuyate iti lokaha. That which is experienced is lokaha, the world. But lokyate bhujyate karma palam asmin iti. By that vyutpatti. Lokyate bhujyate. That which is experienced. What? Karma palam. Asmin, in the Sharira only it is experienced. Therefore, Shariram also can be Lokaha. Possible. All these meanings are possible. Interpretations. Simple Lokaha is Lokyate Anubhuyate iti Lokaha, the world which is experienced. Experiential world. The world is experienced means that you should have a Upadhi to experience. Upadhi also must be available for your experience. Therefore, that also can be called Lokaha. So, having gained the Shariram, that meaning possible. And that Shariram is Anityam, subject to change. Shad bhava vikaraha asti, asti jayate vardate parinamate dapukshiyate iti. And sukham, which is experienced of shariram, that is also little sukham only. Kadachit ka sukham only, not nitya sukham. Therefore, taking the meaning of loka and connecting the anityam sukham, that is also can be possible, can be done. So, having gained the sharira, which is ashashvatam, which is asukam, dukatmakam, may you commit yourself to me, Mam. Prapya, imam lokam prapya, mam is Ishvara. Sadabhutantaratmanam, Ishvaram mam. Mam, who is Sarvantaratma, who is Aparoksham Brahma, mam, iti, bhajasva. Bhajasva, may you commit yourself. Anu, mam, gati, mam, mat jnanam, anuvartasva. May you attempt, may you try to gain the knowledge of me. Iti, even when you, even the most disadvantages can work for me, why not you? Iti. So therefore, bhaktya, mam bhajasva iti. Then the next shloka, another beautiful shloka here. This shloka, this also often quoted shloka. I think this is the last shloka of this chapter. Let us read. Katam bhajasva, how to worship, how to pursue you, how to be committed to you. That is said here. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru.
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु
मामे वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः
मामे वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः.
So the attitude of the person, the bhakti, is talked about. How a person should be, how a Vedantin should be, how a Jnana Yogi should be. Manmana bhava. Manmana bhava. What is manmana bhava? Mana, there is no word mana. Manaha is there. Manaha manasi, manamsi. Manmana bhava. The word manaha only becomes mana. Manmana bhava. Man is mat. Mahi manaha. Mahi manaha yasya saha man. That is becomes manmana. Manmana bhava. Manmanaha it is. Visarga is there. Visarga se lopaga bhavati. Manmana is not akaranta. Manmanaha tvam bhava. It is pratama only. Manas. Manas shabda manaha manasi manamsi napumsakalinga. How it is manmanaha? Then it is not napumsakalinga. It must be pullinga. Like what shabda? Vedas. Vedaha vedaso vedasaha. Pratama vyakti of Vedas is Vedaha. Earlier, Manmanaha, Vedaha, Vedaso, Manmanaso, Manmanasaha, iti declension. And Manmanaha is a compound. Manas, Napumsakalinga is declined like a pullinga Shabda, Veda Shabda. Therefore, what compound? Nagurigi. Mata, you have to split Mata plus Manaha. Mata becomes that Takara Sandhi. Anasika, Anasikova, Eraha. So, Magi Manaha, Manaha, Chittam, Yasya Saha, the one who has the Chittam, the mind, Antakaranam, in me, Saha, Manmanaha. So, Manmanaha, Baba, Baba Lotlakara, Tvam Baba, you be, Manmanaha. It means you have your mind fixed in me. You be committed to me. So, may you become the one person who is committed to me, committed to me, committed to Moksha, committed to me, committed to Ishvara. May you not be committed to the other things of the world.